Hello, I'm Dr. Eve. Welcome to my sexual health store. This is my favorite place, the happy place in my sexual health center. You're welcome to come and visit any time and become educated and informed and come and do your shopping here. We have a huge variety of toys and products and lingerie. I'm sharing with you a number of stories that frequently come into my therapy room and that affect you. I'm sure you can relate to many of these stories. I'd love to hear back from you about your experience with your stories. I'm going to read you a letter from a woman, and I'm going to read it to you directly because it really is very heartfelt. She says, I love my hubby and I want our marriage to work. We, however, have a major problem, namely porn. This is having a very negative effect on our marriage. I feel lost, disconnected, afraid, and alone. For those of you who can relate to a porn problem in your marriage, I'm sure you can absolutely identify with those feelings of being lost, disconnected, afraid, and alone. I feel that he blames me for what he does. We don't make love, as I don't want to make love to a man after he's been turned on watching hours of porn. He says he does not make advances to me as he does not know what is going on in my mind. We fight about sex a lot. The reason for most of our fights is sex. I get really worked up when he's watching porn and then masturbating. It drives me wild. I'm very willing and able, and yet he chooses to masturbate. That kills me. I'm sure you can relate to that if you have a problem with porn. It then all comes back to me. I'm told that I'm insecure and that I have no reason to be. I do this because we're always busy with other things. I did try watching with him, and I'm sure if you're a woman who has a partner who has a problem with porn, you've done the same thing. You've tried watching with him as well, and like this woman found, it just doesn't work. It's almost like I give him my hand and he takes the whole arm. Perhaps it is me and I need to change. And she says, I don't really think it's me. I want to learn how to cope and understand. I want to know how I can fix it. What can I do? I cannot carry on like this. This is a problem which is more and more specific into therapy rooms all over the world, the problem of porn. Most people are able to watch beautiful porn like the Andrew Blake series that I have in a very recreational way and enjoy it alone or with a partner and use it just to become aroused and be able to set it aside and be sexual with a real life partner. This is a case where many men find themselves, many couples find themselves, where the man spends too many hours watching porn and has used that instead of coming and making love to his partner, which is a high risk of excessive amount of porn. If you are watching hours and hours of porn on a daily basis, you become attenuated to that kind of sex, and you also find that you may have sexual dysfunction as a male and not be able to be sexual with your partner because of erectile difficulties. This woman's blaming herself, and that's for me the heartbreak of it. It isn't about you as a woman blaming yourself for what you do or you don't have, or how you do or how you don't look. It has got nothing to do with that side of you. This is a unique problem to your man, who probably has other features going on for him, such as other kinds of compulsivities or addictions, such as alcohol or gambling. Also, you might find he's depressed. He has lack of impulse control and also isn't able to sustain a really intimate relationship and thus turns to porn as a way of meeting many of his anxiety needs. If you're a woman who finds herself in such a situation, take heart. Don't blame yourself. Don't look to do this on your own because you can't. Take the two of you to a therapist who'll be able to work with pornography, who understands what pornography does to people. Please follow up so that you don't end up feeling destroyed as a woman. To find out more information about pornography or any other matters around your sexual health, find me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter.